Madrid. Yesterday being Sunday, Real Madrid they're playing away from home against Mallorca. No doubt Vinicius Junior assisted Rodrigo in getting the very first goal in the 13th minute of that very game. But unfortunately, with Kylian Mbappe, with Jude Bellingham, with Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, quality players, left, right, center, star-studded midfield, quality defense, a good goalkeeper. But Mallorca still found a way, courtesy of the corner kick that came from Rodriguez. Of course, Muriqi, he was able, or Muriqi, whichever he's been called, was able to convert that header into a goal. Leveling point, and of course, that was the same way that game ended. Mallorca, they were held to a 1-0 draw by Real Madrid. Sonobor, with the quality everywhere, left, right, center, attack, midfield, with the inclusion of Kylian Mbappe, Real Madrid still were unable to get the maximum time. I remember asking Canute prior to this game what was his prediction. I said straight win for Real Madrid because they have quality at all levels. But unfortunately, the reverse became the case. They didn't lose, but they were held to a 1-0 draw.
I think, thank God you said they didn't lose. They didn't lose the game, but it can happen to anybody because they just played them the UEFA Super Cup and all that. So and everything. I know people right now they want Madrid to fail because now they have a star-studded players like the way they normally do. They normally have players within them, saying Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo. So people are waiting for them to fail, and they just see this one as an excuse that they started failing already. But it can happen. Mallorca were at home, and you know how Mallorca are, the way they play. Whenever they are playing big team, they are very good. They are very good playing the big team. So it's not a big deal. This is the first game. Anything can happen. Anything can win. The first game, Barcelona was even losing before they came back and they won that game. So they were playing away from home. So at least let's keep it low. Let's see what happens in the next 2-3 games. But for Madrid, I think right now, I think some of the players were a little bit tired in that game. But I know Madrid are going to step up.
Canute, he says Madrid are going to step up. Look at the quality everywhere. Federico Valverde, Traoré, Jude Bellingham at the heart of the midfield. They have Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior up front, but they were still unable to get the win against Mallorca.
Yeah, it's like you said, it happens. Mallorca just needed to defend properly, be organized, take the opportunity when it comes. But for Madrid, I think I didn't really see that game. The glimpse of what I saw was they lack organization in terms of everybody they were everywhere. I think, but Ancelotti, I think he was disappointed with the squad, the way they lack organization. As a point, you see a defender at the striking position. You see, they were just like everywhere trying to make things happen, and this is what you get when you get a star.
Too many quality everywhere.
Exactly, because to get them organized, the organization. I think that was one of the problems.
Don't call Ancelotti. He knows how to do this.
Exactly,
quality players together
he
would
definitely find a way. But you know that the last season the balance was perfect because he from the beginning he brought Bellingham as the first 9 with Rodrigo and Vinicius with 3 other midfield. But now I think they have lesser midfield now. They have just two midfielder. Bellingham is the top one, which you know that is more of a forward player than him. So he would definitely find a way to balance the team, either going forward, because I think what I saw in that game, quality players that can make things happen. They were they should have made things happen. They have the ability to do that, but Mallorca. Kudos to Mallorca. They defended well. They fought hard, but organization. They were just everywhere at a point because when you have too many players, it happens like that. So I think moving forward, Ancelotti is an experienced coach. He will find a way to get the best to balance this star-studded squad. And with the loss of Cruz, like I said, although I'm not giving that an excuse, but you know what Cruz brings to the team. He makes the midfield balance. He makes it orchestrate things from the midfield, which they lack that particular player at the moment. So they have to find a way to get the balance of this team moving forward.
All right, Sonny Bobo, last season, Don Carlo Ancelotti adopted a diamond formation, having to play the Jude Bellingham from the number 10 position, having the Rodrigo and Vinicius up front. But this time, with the inclusion of Jude Bellingham, he's trying to play a 4-3-3 formation, looking for possible ways to make sure he fits in Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, as course Jude Bellingham in the same team. You think that would be a very big challenge for him in this campaign?
I don't think it's going to be a very big challenge for them. But let's look at Madrid. Even if he adopted the diamond formation last season, I think Madrid are a team. I don't think they have a pattern. Yeah, I think Madrid. I don't think there's one pattern that you see they play, because anybody can come in and score the goal. That's one thing they know. But I know that what happened in that particular game, switching from the formation. We saw what they played last season with the formation and everything, with Cruz and Vinny. What is his name? Jude Bellingham having that free roll, roaming around, and of course Vinny coming from the wing, from the flank, and doing the thing what he can do, bringing in the ball for Jude Bellingham to score. I know he can still do that, but this season, this is just a game. Like I said earlier, anything can happen. He might just try this as okay, this formation. 4-3-3 for the first, second game. It doesn't work for him. Of course, he's a maestro in the game. He knows exactly what to do. So I believe it's not going to be a big headache, a big deal for him. I believe Carlo Ancelotti can handle it.
Don Carlo Ancelotti made a statement that from the left position, one player has to play there. He said that Kylian Mbappe is playing there or Vinicius is playing there, but just one had to play in that position. Does it simply state that Vinicius owns that left position? Of course, Kylian Mbappe will continue to play as number 9 for Real Madrid.
I think with the starting lineup, definitely Mbappe will be at the 9. But I think these players, they have the ability to. I think there are a lot of changes that happened. I think similar thing happened with Arsenal last season when Xhaka left Arsenal and they have to try to find a balance between the team, and it took time for Rice coming in. The same thing happening, because if you look at, it's more like a 4-2-3-1 formation, because Bellingham is like the 10. He's one playing behind Mbappe. They will have the two wingers, Rodrigo, but last season Bellingham was like a false 9, playing like behind the.
So now his moving forward has kind of been limited.
Exactly, and now he has to do more defensive work, because last season he had 3 players, three midfielder behind him, but now he has only 2, so he has to do defensive. And some teams, good teams, will capitalize on this situation. And last season, you see Valverde had the ability to move forward more, but now this season, because there's no more Cruz, so Valverde has to stay put a bit, and that's why you see most of them going forward. And a team, you see Mallorca, they have a couple of breaks that they should have probably used if they have the quality. So I think he will definitely find a way to balance. That's why you have, they say too much half of soup, they spoil soup. That's why, but but if they get good cook, or definitely he will find a way. He has to find a way to balance the team. If he has to do with taking one player off and making the team, he has to definitely
sacrifice one player.
Exactly. If he has to come to that, if they try this and things are not working the way he expects them to work, definitely he will definitely do something about the team.
And no doubt, it is a marathon. This season, it is a marathon. It's not just a sprint where you just run a few seconds or so, you're all done. They have numerous games. This is the first game. 37 more games, I beg your pardon, to play in this very campaign. It's a 38 game season. Of course, Real Madrid is not starting the season the way they would have wanted it. With the inclusion of Kylian Mbappe, do you think it will be a problem for Don Carlo Ancelotti trying to fit in all these quality players in the same team to get the desired result? They were unable to get the 3 points against Mallorca. They shared spoils, and of course that game ended in a 1-1 draw.